It might be from your friends, family, co-workers, business partners, customers, giving you the vibe that you are not good enough. Let me take it back a little bit. Like 2 years ago, I met this acquaintance. We had like similar mindset, so I thought, but I was a little bit withdrawn because at that moment in my life, last year to be precise, I was not in a good mental space. I had a lot going on with me. In case you want to have a little background about me, if this is your first video you're seeing of me, you can go through my page to see other videos that I have made about how my business failed, dealing with debt and depression and all of that. So last year was a little bit of a roller coaster in terms of my emotion and my mental health. So I was just there. If you know me in person, I am not a shy person. I am quite confident. I am very confident. So let me take it back a little bit. 2 years ago, I met this guy. We had like similar mindset in terms of business, work ethics, and all of that. So we got talking. That was 2 years ago. And fast forward to last year. Last year, my mental health was in shambles. So back now. So this guy, we had like. We do have good conversation in terms of business, and he was a little bit pushy in terms of the friendship. He always was checking on me. Oh, I have this idea, I think this idea will work. And I thought, oh, okay. But I was a little bit laid back last year, withdrawn, last year, due to everything I was dealing with. So basically, there was one conversation I had with this person. He was telling me about a new project he wanted to start and how he wanted to go about it. He hadn't even started, but he has tested the waters and he thinks he's going to work. And I said, oh, perfect. I wasn't interested, to be honest. Last year, my mind was somewhere else. I was so withdrawn. I was in my shell. Last year was just, I wasn't going out. I was always in the room. It was really bad. So I said, okay. That was, I think, the earlier part of last year. So fast forward to mid last year, I was trying to push myself and let me just see, let me come out of my shell. I was trying to get out of that state of depression. It was quite hard. Yeah, so you can refer to my old videos. So basically, I approached him and I told him, I said, okay, this project you want to start, can I be the project manager on it? Can I do this? Can I help you with your marketing strategy? These are things I have done and replicated in other people's businesses over and over again. So it was like bread for me, right? So I approached this person and I was telling him all of it. I was like, oh, okay, oh, that's fine. Let's see what we can do. And he asked me, how much you want in terms of your fees? Because my mind was already playing trick on me, I told him, I said, oh, whatever you give me, I'll take. And mind you, I would never ever do this. Tara would never ever do this. Even 10 years ago, Tara would never ever do that. Like, I used to pride myself to knowing my worth, to knowing where I stand, and you always know where you stand with me. But because my mind was already playing trick on me, I said that. And that was the biggest mistake. Because at that moment, I thought I wasn't good enough. Right? So, yeah. You know what this person did? He started making me feel like you're not good enough, truly. And he was being passive aggressively mean. Little issues, the way he was talking to me, sending me on errands. Like, he will send some message, I'll be like, no, I had employees that would do this. Why is this person making me feel this way? So we went on back and forth. I couldn't even stand up for myself. Like I said, my mind was already playing trick on me that I wasn't good enough, right? I just kept on taking all of these things like, okay, that's good. Because I thought I wasn't good enough again. So moving forward, he then asked, okay, oh, tell me, how much do you want to charge for this? You know what I did? I went back to my old, my rate card, and then I slashed the price and sent to him. And then you know what he did? He was offering me like a lesser position and then also a lesser rate. And I looked at myself and I said, no, something is happening. So these are a few things I did to shift my mindset. Number one, I I had to write down things I have achieved for the past 3 years in terms of the kind of project I want to do for that person. I wrote these things down. I wrote things I have done. And then I looked at it. Like I said earlier, what I wanted to do for him was bread compared, when I mean bread, like it was so insignificant compared to what I have achieved in other people's businesses. So I said, oh my goodness, Tare, you're way beyond this. You cannot let someone step on you this way. Was the person wrong in doing that? No, I don't think the person was wrong. It was just a reflection of myself at that moment. And maybe the person took advantage of it. I do not know. I'm not here to talk on the person's behalf, but I'm here to talk about how I was feeling, my mental health in total. So yes, because I was feeling I wasn't good enough, it translated to how this person was treating me. So you see the popular phrase of dress the way you want to be addressed. It is not just our physical dressing, it's also how you price yourself, how you position yourself, how you talk, and all of these things. People will give you the same energy you give them, or people sometimes will even project their fear onto you, right? But how do you handle it? Yeah, so I had to go back. I started writing down things I have done, and then I said, Tare, you can do this. You can do this. You're more than this. It's either you keep taking this insult or you reject this job, right? Moving forward. So yeah, so sometimes we meet people that their remarks will make you feel like maybe you're dumb, or maybe you're not just good enough, or you're not intelligent enough. But you are intelligent enough. And if you're feeling this way, what you can do is test the waters. Now, if you have certain skill or certain knowledge you've acquired for your work or your business, what you can do is, in terms of skill, you can try taking courses. There are free courses here on YouTube. You can try taking courses on those skills, and trust me, when you are in those classes, you start realizing that what this person is teaching you is something that you already know. So that is one key thing to look out for, to know that you are good enough. Is your mind that is playing trick on you. Another thing you can do is, if, for example, in your business, you think your packaging is not good enough, or no, you should be doing better, or you should have gotten to this stage, buy from a competitor, buy from someone that you think is on the same level as you. Watch how they treat you. Watch how they package their item. And sometimes when you compare with what you already do, you realize that you're even way better than this other brand. But because you're still in your shell, you're thinking, oh, you're not good enough. This person is better than you. The way they talk, the way they communicate with their customers, you think in your mind. But in actual sense, you might be doing way better, right? So buy from your competitor, or take a okay, there's this thing I did one time. There's this coach. I've been seeing her online for the longest time, and I was thinking, oh, she's okay. And then last year I was thinking, oh my God, she's so good. The way she talks, the way she coins her words, and all of this. And I said, okay, let me take a course and see what all of this is about. I paid for the course, and then I was in the class. And then I realized that I was a better teacher, not to blow my own horn, but there's so many measuring tools I put in place to say, no, her delivery is quite not there. And for me, I try to break down, I try to use layman terms. So I started not comparing, but I started also bringing out my good qualities. So this also helped me boost my self-confidence, to make me know that I am good enough. Right? I am good enough. And also for me, I take pride in saying that I'm from a large family. So my siblings are my first best friends. I have cousins, I have people around that I can talk to. I can share my thoughts with. My parents as well, my mom to be precise. I can share my thoughts with. We can go back and forth. So that has also really helped me. They keep telling me, this thing, you can do it now. Oh, you did this thing the other time. Or if I'm feeling a certain way, I can open up and tell them, this is how I am feeling, right? So talking to someone also always really help. But if you do not have those people in your circle, you can try therapy. It might be old baggage that you need to drop. It might be some old trauma that is triggering you in making you feel like you are not good enough. And this will also translate in your business, your workspace, how how you communicate with your colleague, and then you thinking you are not good enough. You are good enough. So yeah, we are good enough. It's our mind playing trick on us. Another thing I have done over the years, when I think my skill is not good enough to apply for this position, or my skill is not good enough to do a certain job or to accomplish a certain task, I take courses. There's so many places you can take free courses. I would list some here if you're interested. Look through. Google is your best friend for free certificate courses or not. Coursera is there, and a lot more. Take courses to improve yourself. When you improve yourself, it gives you this boost like, yes, I have a new skill. I know something new now and I can take on the world. Yeah, so having a new skill also helps, right? But in all, you are good enough. I know I'm sounding like a poet today because I keep repeating that you're good enough, but I cannot overemphasize that you're good enough. Do not underprice yourself. Do not make people trample upon you or make you feel like, I can't pay you the amount. You're not there yet. Do not make people put you in a box, because indeed, you're good enough. You might even be better than the person that is making you feel this way. So yeah, today is just, I just felt I should come and share this, and someone might need it. My name is Tara if you're new here, and thank you for watching. And if you're yet to subscribe and you like my kind of content, please do, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye guys.